Trans Global Productions Game of the Week presented by Sewell Ford. Today's game, the UT Permian Basin Falcons in their home opener with the West Texas A&M Buffaloes. Welcome, everybody. Teeing the ball up is hometown favorite Carson Roberts, number 31. And we're ready to kick this ball away, and we are underway. It's going to come down inside the goal line, and it's going to be returned. Can't believe he did that. Well, he gets it out to the 17, and from there he'll go down. Today our whole crew is here with us. Kyle Hubbard, our analyst, Clay Kennedy, our statistician, Bob Bailey and Debbie Bailey, and our whole crew of Trans Global professionals to bring this ball game to you. Kyle, going to be a good one.
Going to be a good one, Barry. We got to build off that momentum that UTPB had coming from the first week when they were on the road. Had a little adversity with weather and a little bit of travel, but the Falcons pulled it out. And got to keep that momentum going against a West Texas team that they've had trouble beating in the past.
Obviously, we kicked off, and that means we were deferred to the second half. So we open the game with a quick pass out to the wide receiver, number 17, Jeremy Gargrave. Here's the rest of the, after this play, we'll do the defense for the Falcons.
Play action pass on first down to freeze those linebackers, allowed Karngabe to get open. A good pitch and catch for the Buffaloes.
Going to hand it off on a jet sweep. And that, I thought he might have grabbed a face mask, but apparently not. Thank goodness.
Dante Stewart from the safety position for the Falcons to come up and make that play.
Tyree Tipton, the ball carrier, only a gain of 1. Good to have you with us. First Basin Day here at the ballpark for first responders. Gave out a lot of free tickets to those folks. Thank you for all your hard work. We certainly appreciate you. Yep, nobody open. Going to have to run it. And got a little more speed than I thought he had. That's the quarterback, Nick Gerber. Here's the defense.
The defense is a 3-4 front. Sometimes they'll bring defensive end down for a 4-man front. TJ Poalaya, John O'Kelly at the ends. The tackles, Tyson Carter, LaDadrian Glasker inside. Linebackers, Myquan Mays, number 0, number 14, Darian Forge. We'll do the secondary after this play here on third and about 3. If we get a chance.
Line to gain's going to be the 40. They're going to try to run it, and they are not going to make it. Handed off inside to Khalil Harris, and Harris gets bottled up by the Falcons defense. And so now Kobe Robinson back to receive the punt.
Corners for the Falcon defense are Jaquez Tyler, 21, and number 16, Trent Ward. You will see 3 safeties sometimes in that secondary. J.T. Walker, number 4, DeAndre Robinson, number 7, and Dante Stewart, number 1.
Back to kick the ball is going to be Braden Welch, freshman. Where's he from? That name sounds familiar. Canyon. So Kobe's tracking down the ball, going to get out of the way.
That came off the side of his foot, Barry. Very short punt for the Buffaloes, and the Falcons are going to start their offensive first drive of the game with great field position at the 40-yard line.
And here's the offense.
The offense is going to be quarterbacked by number 11, Clayton Roberts. Running backs, we'll see Nate Tilford. They're very high on Nate Tilford as a running back for them, number 33, and Adrian Walker, number 6. Let's do the wide receivers in the line after this first down play.
Yeah, Tilford, they say, is a real deal. He's a Division I prospect. Oop, a little bit low, intended for the wide receiver, a little bit low, but uncatchable.
And the wide receivers, MJ Link, number 12, Kobe Robinson, number 2, Balin Ware, number 9, Grant Brown, number 13, Jordan Smart, number 86, Marcus Molina, number 80, and Shamar Davis, number 85. We'll do the line after this second down play.
Yeah, Link has changed his number to 5, by the way. I didn't make that note. So here comes Tilford.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, Well, he forgot something. He left the loaf of bread back at the 50.
Yep, good hole off the right side of that line, opened up by Ryan Wilson, number 79. You see it there on our instant replay. Ivan Pena playing guard. The center is Hunter Hickok, number 54. The guards on the left side and tackle will be number 73, Matt Groeschel, and Raymond Diaz, number 77.
Of course, you know, Tilford, as good as Tilford can be, it all starts up front.
That's right.
What are our weights on those guys?
Well,
Pretty
two
good
tackles
size.
are Wilson's 310 and Diaz is 300. The guards Pena at 300 and left guard Groeschel at 330 and the center Hickok at 290. He's from Juneau, Alaska.
Well, don't you know that today's weather's a little different?
A little different than being in Alaska, but he's probably used to it being here. As a senior, he's gotten a claim to it, I'm sure.
Well, let's hope so.
Yep.
So now from the 40 on the West Texas A&M side of the field. Second down play.
The wide receiver screen out here to number 5 for the Falcons. That's LaDadrian Glasker.
No. That's Link.
Link. That's Link number 5. Sorry, read the wrong line
actually, Gasker's wearing 5 as well. You swore 98, so
there. We got a defensive 5 and an offensive 5.
Yeah, I've got to change my roster here.
3rd and 1. Big play for the Falcon offense. Keep this drive going. Start the opening drive, hopefully with some points here and momentum.
Yep, this with guys up front have to do the job and get Tilford the yard they need.
Yep, Tilford not back there. It's a good play. Play action pass, a little quick out route to Link down here. And got him the ball at the 29 for a first down.
Yeah, 1st and 10. Series against these Buffaloes. We are 0-4. Looking to break that streak tonight. Most recent game was 2019. They lost 14-10. Very narrow. And so we're looking to hopefully get some opening points here. This is Walker on the run, Adrian Walker.
Not much. The defensive line of West Texas A&M getting some penetration into the backfield. Only going to get a yard on first down, make it 2nd and 9 from the 28-yard line. See if they throw here on 2nd and long. Yep.
Yeah, they're going to roll over. You've got the wide receiver. He's going to be about a yard or two short of what he needs.
It's Robinson on the catch on the far side on the out route.
Robinson had a career day last week.
Yes, he did. Did a very good job. Had a lot of yards. A touchdown, I believe, in that game. And Falcons have a short 3rd and about 2 from the 21-yard line.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication on the handoff, and they're going to fall a yard short. And good thing on that is, guys, that we're going to trot in number 32, I hope.
They're going to bring in Walker and Tilford. They're going to bring in Tilford and go for it here, I think, Barry, on 4th and 1 from the 20-yard line.
Now, Tilford last week had 97 yards.
Yeah.
Almost 100.
Yep. See if we get a run blitz coming from the middle here. Nope, did not, but he's going to pick it up. Good blocking up front and going to get that first down at the 18-yard line. That's a good job by Tilford to kind of tiptoe his way through the line and get 2 yards and get that first down.
Mentioned Kobe, 7 catches, 123 yards. No, he did not score, but he did everything but score.
Yep.
So we're going to mark it from the 19-yard line. Oh, they're going to have to bring out the sticks, I guess. Nope, gave it to him. Yep, 1st and 10 from the 19. This is MJ Link territory. They love to throw the ball up to him. Let's see if Clayton Roberts can find number 5.
He did not complete the pass. The intended receiver was number 89, Brock Johnson. And you could see Brock turn his head. He wanted to get upfield before he had the catch secured. See it right there on the on the replay we were looking at there.
Well, he's one of the three tight ends we'll see today. Matt Zubiotti, one of two tight ends, rather. Looks like a throwing down since it's going to be second and long. Clayton Roberts, our quarterback. Nope, going to be Nate Tilford. Tilford's going to get a good amount of yardage. Going to be down inside the 15 to the 13.
Good hole inside by that Falcon offensive line. Pulled the H across to kick out on the end, or the inside linebacker got a good block there from the H, and they got about 6 yards. Going to be third and about 4.
Ran for, 170 last week? Wow. As a team.
Had a big day.
Yep, as a team. Quarterback ran for a 50-yard TD. There's Robinson up.
Yep. May have got it.
I think that second effort got it to him.
Yep, he did. He kind of squirmed through there and broke the tackle and got another yard or two. And it is a first down for the Falcons, first and goal from the West Texas A&M Buffalo 9-yard line.
All right, now this is going to be Tilford territory. Once they get inside the 10-yard line, they're going to be a lot of pounding with 33. A lot of blocking from 45. That's Zubiotti, one of the big tight ends. Boy, he's a big old fella. So he's going to lead the way on some of these plays, I'm sure. Tilford up through the middle is going to get down to the 6-yard line. This is the 13th play in the opening drive, Kyle.
Inside linebacker came on a blitz there, Barry, and kind of stuffed the gap that Tilford was trying to get through there, and got a couple of yards. Looked like ball's about the 7-yard line. Second and goal from there.
Tilford is from Fortana, California. And as I mentioned earlier, a Division I player, top player. Yeah, he and Roberts kind of had a little tough time there together.
Yeah. Looks like the shoelace is stuck to the lineman's, or the lineman's shoelace was stuck to the bottom of Tilford's shoe.
Lost 3.
Yep.
Well, if they don't get it here, Clayton Roberts, or Carson Roberts. He's too many Robertses. Probably come on and try the extra point, try the field goal. First, let's see if we can get the ball to. Well, it's either going to be, I think, either Link or Robinson. They've got 4 receivers going to be running out in the pattern, so it's a matter of blocking up front to give him time to throw it.
Oh, there it is.
And he finds his man, and guess who?
Zubiotti.
I
think he was trying to throw that to the back of the end zone on the slant.
But Matt wanted it.
Watch the replay here. You're going to see just a 3-step drop. Had a slant coming in behind it. Clay thinks that's who he was trying to throw it to. But Zubiotti had a little stop route right across the goal line. He reached up there and caught the ball. And Falcons have the first lead of the game.
Carson Roberts on to try the extra point. And it is up. And it is good. New score, 5 minutes, 36 seconds to play in the first quarter. And the Falcons have opened the game up with a 7-0 lead.
The team from First Basin Credit Union. As part of today's game day sponsorship, First Basin is proud to welcome all first responders to today's game. If you are a first responder or have one in your family, please stand and be recognized. From First Basin and UTPB, we want to thank all of you for your dedicated service. Falcons up!
Clayton Roberts threw for 244 and 2 TD last week. So that is TD number 3 on the season for him, capping a 14-play opening drive, 7 minutes and 20 seconds taken off the clock. That's pretty awesome. 60 yards is what they went. And the final was the 9-yard pass on third down from Roberts to Zubiotti. I love to see a tight end involved in the ballgame.
Yep, we both do. It really does a lot as far as keeping the middle of the field occupied as far as the safeties have to go, and then you can open things up from there. On the outside, watch out. On the return here, they busted it right at about the 30-yard line off the right side of their kickoff return team, and he takes it all the way up to the 43-yard line.
McQuan Mays and the kicker.
That's number
Carson
30.
Roberts.
Yep.
Combining
Heston Marshall on the return.
For the tackle.
Goodness. They got short field to work with.
55-yard return for the Buffaloes. Now it's up to the defense to push him back. Going to be 1st and 10 from this point. Falcons lead at 7-0. Going to hand it off inside to the running back. This is Khalil Harris from Frisco Heritage High School, 6'2", 185.
Good job by Levon Barnett, number 8, from West Palm Beach, Florida, for the tackle on the tackle from the Falcons, and he had his helmet off. He's going to come off for a play here.
Yeah, lived only 2 yards. That's good.
Yep.
2 yards on first down is wonderful. 2nd and 8 from that point. Going to be on the road to Abilene Christian next week up in Abilene, obviously.
Yep.
Same back, Harris. Going to have the first, nope, going to be about a yard short.
He's actually out of bounds.
Oh, no, he went further than I thought.
Yep, to the 31-yard line, run out of bounds on the far sideline there.
Got 10 yards on that one.
Yes, he did. And number 97 for the Falcons, that is Joseph Williams from Long Beach, California, playing defensive line. Pushed him out, but not before a Buffalo first down at the 31-yard line of UTPB.
You're going to hear a lot of the name McQuan Mays today. He's number 0, and Mays is a very active linebacker. Well, they try to get the ball out to the 2 guys running the same pattern, and that's never a good thing, and that means that 3 defensive backs converged.
I don't know, a little go or streaker out there, and Trent Ward, number 16, had good coverage on the slot receiver running the go route. Fell incomplete, knocked the ball down. Going to be 2nd and 10 from the 31-yard line.
Yeah, if you got 2 guys in the same pattern, you're doing a nut-oh.
Yeah, something's not right. You better call timeout and clap.
Nick Gerber, the quarterback. Where's Gerber from?
Yep, he's from Levelland, Texas. Levelland Lobos.
I think that's Mays on the tackle.
Yep. Inside handoff there. Falcon defense read that well. So you were talking about Mays filling from his inside linebacker position and just really kind of shut that off. Ball did get advanced to the 26-yard line.
Also, I think 9, E.J. Giza had a hand in that tackle as well. So it's going to be 3rd down. Oh, yellow flag, so don't know if it's a free play or if it gets them. We'll find out.
Through the corner route over there. Tried to get the ball in number 16's hands for the West Texas A&M Buffaloes. That is Jordan Johnson. See our referees talking there about what the infraction is on the penalty. And we'll get the call here from the head referee.
Offside on the defense, number 97. That's a 5-yard penalty. Result of the penalty, first down.
That's a tough break there for the Falcon defense. They were going to force them to think about having to go for it on 4th and 5, and now that turns it into a 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line for the Buffaloes.
Could be a running down.
It is on the sweep, and boy, look at that Falcon defense go from there. That is beautiful work there by number 96, Tyson Carter, the defensive tackle from Sugar Land, Texas. In on the tackle there.
Jared Compton, the running back. Looks like they got a yard, and that was it, just one. So it's 2nd and 9 on the Falcons end of the field. Gerber's going to look to throw it.
My goodness.
All the way down to the 1 yard line.
Yep. It's a good throw and catch for A&M there. Watch the replay. So this is going to be a crossing route coming from the slot position here. And it's one-on-one coverage with number 7, DeAndre Robinson, for the Falcon defense. Good throw and catch right on the money. And it's 1st and goal from the 1 yard line.
The Buffaloes trying to answer the long drive by the Falcons to start the ball game. Looking to tie it up on 1st and goal. And he does get it in. They hand it off inside to Khalil Harris. And they are on the board from a yard out.
Just a little simple handoff inside. Good blocking at the point of attack. And does get the ball across the plane of the goal line for a Buffalo touchdown.
Coming on to try the extra points is going to be Mauricio Gonzalez. Looking to tie it up. Here in the early in the first quarter. Kick is up, and it is good. We've got a tie score at 7-7.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special group of young men and ladies as guests of the Falcons in the stands today. 408 members of the Odessa YMCA Youth Sports cheer and coaches are kicking off their season with us. Please give these future Falcons a warm UTPB welcome. Falcons up!
Today's game presented by Sewell Ford. Find your next new or pre-owned vehicle, car, truck, or SUV at Sewell Ford. Highway 191 between Odessa and Midland. That drive, 8 plays, 2:55 off the clock, covering 43 yards and capped off by Harris's 1 yard run. Well, Falcons take it a good distance for the TD and see it answered.
Well, now what set that up was the kickoff return by A&M. Had a short field to work with and kind of put the Falcon defense on their heels. They're having to defend a short field, and now the Falcons will start this drive trying to answer that touchdown. Looks like it's going to be spotted at the 25-yard line, Barry.
Javon Davis on the return. 2:23 mark of the first quarter. Glad to have all of you folks watching on this TV replay. Need to come out and watch a ball game, get some nice sun. And I do mean
get plenty
sun.
of vitamin D out here right now.
Yeah, that's for sure. Clayton Roberts, quarterback. Nate Tilford, the running back, going to throw it.
Yep. It's a good pitch and catch on the stop route out there.
Link's going to get 16 yards to the 41-yard line. MJ Link has been a good player for us.
Yes, he has, and this is a good timing throw and catch on the stop route there in soft coverage over there on the far sideline. And ball spotted at the 41-yard line for a Falcon first down.
He came in from Garden City Community College. He's from Lakeland, Florida, talking about Link. 1st and 10. Tilford again. The line's doing its job so far today.
They're making good holes on that line of scrimmage. Talking about the UTPB offensive line. Doing a good job against that big front for West Texas A&M. Their defense, 300, 290, 235 up front. They've got a little bit of size, and the Falcons are taking care of that right now.
Oh, we've got some beef of our own, I think.
Yep.
So it's just beef on beef. I guess that's why we call them Buffaloes. Going to whip the ball out to Link again, and Link is on the move!
Yep.
Link may take it! Is he going to go? Yes! That's a Falcon touchdown!
I tell you, Barry, if we get a chance to see this, Watch the shot that Clayton Roberts, he knows he's fixing to get hit right there and still stood in there and delivered the ball to Link. And the defender missed, and Link made him pay for that. And Falcons go down the field very quickly for an answering touchdown for the UT Permian Basin Falcons, an extra point away from being up 14-7.
Carson Roberts on to try the 14th point of the day. And the Falcons lead 14-7. Well, that's a nice Falcon drive of 3 plays, 75 yards in a minute 12. 55-yard pass, Roberts to Link, the capper. Link had 2 catches last week for 26 yards, 4 for 80 here in the first quarter. Short kickoff is going to be taken at the 24-yard line. Roberts so far, Kyle, 7-9 for 100 yards and 2 TDs.
And the thing about that, as I pointed out on the replays, he knew he was fixing to get hit, and he stood there and delivered the ball, keeping his concentration on where he needed to deliver that to Link to make that play happen. So give kudos to Clayton Roberts for hanging in there as a quarterback and delivering, no, you're fixing to take a shot.
Kudos to you, Mr. Roberts.
Yep.
Hand it off to the running back inside. There's the Falcon defense to make the tackle on Compton.
Myquan Mays coming from the linebacker position. Watch here on the replay. He's going to slide down the line of scrimmage and fill the gap there right off the right side of the Falcon defense for a 1-yard gain. That's a great read by Myquan Mays, the junior redshirt from Duncanville.
Duncanville has some good athletes.
Yes, they do. Had some very good high school teams in Duncanville.
Yep, 2nd and 9 now for them. They're going to dump it off to the running back. And missed tackle. Mays didn't often miss them, but he did that time, and that means the running back squirted out to about 2 yards short of what they needed. That's Jared Compton from Lubbock Coronado.
At the 30, going to be at the 31-yard line. Nope, going to move it back to the 30, so 3rd and 5 here. Mays would like to make that hit again and wrap up, Barry.
Yeah, he's talking to himself.
Yes, he is. He read it. He just didn't wrap up. He tried to blow the guy up.
Yeah, the guy blew him up, I'm afraid. 3rd and 5, as Kyle just said. Here we go. Going to run it. Try to get it on 3rd and 5. They got it.
Yep.
Khalil Harris is going to get it in about 2 or 3 more. Oh, man, he got nailed on that last one.
That's from his own guy.
His own guy. Getting the extra yard or 2. Gets up and says, thank you, but hey, come on.
See on the replay there, Barry, the UTPB did not have the outside gap on the left side of their defense accounted for, and that's where the back went. Just kind of cut back there once he saw it open and got up to the 43-yard line for a Buffalo first down.
Got 13 yards, and we have come to the end of 1 quarter, and the Falcons lead at 14-7. University of Texas of the Permian Basin, education that changes lives. If you're looking to do some continuing education, UTPB is a good place to start. Falcons with 135 yards of offense in that first quarter, 75 for the Buffaloes.
Timeout. UTPB, their first charge timeout of the half.
And
30-second timeout.
You heard they call a timeout. 35 yards running, 100 yards passing. West Texas 39 running and 36 passing. Falcons 14, West Texas A&M 7. Well, it's a sunny day out at Ratliff Stadium. Falcons have scored on their first 2 drives to put up 14 on the board. The Buffaloes with 7 going to go a little more deeper this time with Gerber, and Gerber completes it all the way down the field to number 11. That's Markel Stevens Peppers from Dayton, Ohio. Can't say many more syllables than that. He's a junior. All the way down to the 20. So from the 43 to the 20 is how many yards? 37. Yeah, Clay is quick on the spot. Khalil Harris is going to run it. Oh, man, what's happening on the edge out there?
Well, they don't have anybody on the outside edge, as you're saying there, Barry. They don't have anybody for the outside gap responsibility, and they're running wide to that open gap. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments and maybe talk a little bit about different alignment. But the running back did get it all the way down to the 5-yard line, 1st and goal for the Buffaloes offense. Right now they've got the outside gap taken care of. I'm talking about West Texas A&M. They're getting that gap blocked on the outside over there.
Well, are they ever?
What a nice catch.
Yep. What a nice catch. And they put them on the board again. This is Jeremy Carnbay, from 5 yards out. So the Buffaloes answer once again. We've had 4 possessions, 2 by each team, and both have ended in the end zone. On to try the extra point is going to be Mauricio Gonzalez, senior kicker, looking to tie this one up. And just as we started the game, we have a knotted score, only this time it's 14-all. Well, what is your impression so far?
Well, I think both offenses have found the where they want to attack each other's defense right now. They're both done a good job of game planning and getting that open, getting their offenses untracked. And I believe we had an offsides on the extra point there. It's going to be declined or maybe put on the kickoff. The offsides was on the UTPB defense
Offsides
here.
On the defense, number 9. That penalty's declined. The try's good.
And we've got a tie ball game with 13:49 left in the second quarter.
Well, if you're a head coach and you like to see your offense go down the field like they have, you certainly don't want to see your defense turn around and surrender the same thing to the opponent. That was a 75-yard drive in 6 plays, 2 minutes and 27 seconds taken off the clock. Sewell Ford presents today's game, new or used. You'll find your next car, truck, or SUV at Sewell Ford. Easy to find, big lot on Highway 191 between Odessa and Midland. They have a massive inventory to choose from. Now the quarterback, Nick Gerber, is trying to match Clayton Roberts. It's 5 for 6 for 78 for him in a TD. And Khalil Harris, 7 rushes, 46 yards in a TD. So their guy is matching our Tilford, and their quarterback's matching our Roberts. And this has to come to an end at some point.
Now, when you have a match, as you've just been talking about, that's why you got a tie ball game at the 13:49 mark of the second quarter. Both defenses need to make some adjustments, and both offenses just need to, they're both clicking away. So you take what the defenses give you and continue to run your game plan, do things you want to do offensively, let's see what Clayton Roberts and the Falcon offense decide to try and get accomplished here on this next drive.
Combined 28 points. That was that exceeds the 24 combined these two teams put up the last time they played.
Yep.
It was 14-10.
Boy, they are trying to strip that ball in there with the running back, number 22 there for the Falcons. Watch the replay. It's just a delayed draw. Javen Davis from Houston, Nimitz running the ball for the Falcons. Boy, they were trying to really strip that ball, and he did a good job of hanging on and getting the ball up to the 32-yard line.
Yep, you're going to carry the braid. You better get it home.
Take care of it.
Yep, 2nd and 3 from this point. Oh, going to take it back from him and throw it out to Link. Now, Link came in last year and was an eye-opener, and he's picked up where he left off.
Well, he's just improved, Barry. You can tell from last year to this year, and somebody the Falcons really rely on. That was a good stop route, good pitch and catch, good first down.
Now, we had the pleasure of going to the UTPB luncheons on Monday, and I was sitting next to Coach Kerrigan. He was running back again with no gain on this one. He said Link is a student of the game.
Spends a lot of time watching film. He told us that the other day.
Yeah, a lot like our former middle linebacker that we had.
Yep.
And it was so great, and my mind just went
Great.
blank. Just
And
to
Hode.
Yeah, Hode, Chris Hode. I mean, Hode, they said if you didn't find him in the classroom, you'd find him in the film room. And I'm sure Link is the same, apparently, according to the coach. Roberts is going to look a little deeper this time.
Nope.
Nah, not gonna work. Flag on the play.
Yeah, this might be interference. A little late contact there by the A&M Buffalo secondary there. Tried to hit the long play to number 10 for the Falcons. That is Jordan Smart, wide receiver, freshman from Round Rock.
Pass interference on the defense, number 7. That's a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
And there you go. Going to get to continue the drive with the aid of a pass interference.
That always helps along.
It sure does.
That helps 15 yards at a whack, I tell you.
Yep.
So they're down again inside Buffalo territory at the 47-yard line. It'll be first down. And 10. And Tilford's getting up. They're going to swing it out to Tilford.
Tilford 22, Barry.
Oh, I thought it was 33. Sorry about that.
22. Javen Davis out of the backfield, a little swing route. Out of the backfield. Didn't get a whole lot out of it.
Maybe a yard.
Yeah, the Buffalo defense playing off right now, secondary-wise, trying to keep everything in front of them. We usually call that a cover 4 look because they're playing force, trying to cover the field in 4 sections with the corners and the safeties.
Yeah, you know your stuff.
Yeah, they know they're not going to let UTPB behind them there. That's a pass that I think probably Clayton Roberts wants back on the drag route coming by Balin Ware from the inside slot position coming across toward the far sideline. He needs to throw that ball in front of him where he can catch it and go in stride, and just threw it behind him incomplete. And here's a big 3rd and 9 for the Falcons from the Buffalo 46-yard line.
Ware had not been able to practice most of the year, but finally returned this week. Delay run's going to be a first down.
Yes, it is. That's a great call.
Great call, and all the way down to the 25-yard line. Of course, Kerrigan, that was his calling card, was offensive coordinator when he got the job. 22 yards on the run, and he surprises them with a switch up. First down and 10, and for the 3rd time in a row, the Falcons are on the move with the ball.
Great delayed draw call, and very well blocked up front by those 5 offensive linemen.
Now we can put that ball up in the end zone, see if we can notch another 7. No. Tried to get it to where, and
I think he might have went out of bounds and then was the first to touch it, Barry.
Yeah, which is illegal.
It's just illegal to do. Those guys got their hats off, so I'm thinking maybe that's the call here.
Yeah.
Was the first one to touch it after stepping out of bounds, an illegal touching.
Yeah, that was first. That at least was on first down, not third. So.
Right.
First touching. On the offense, number 2, he went out of bounds, was the first person to come back in and touch the ball. That's a 5-yard penalty, lost it down, second down.
Oh.
Yep. You got to know where you are on the field.
Yeah, Kobe would like to have that one back. At least have about those 4 inches back.
2nd and 15 now for the Falcon offense from the 30-yard line of West Texas A&M.
Well, they have a tight set. They have 2 receivers on each end. Very quickly.
Oh, there's Robinson making a move down to the 20-yard line, a little 5-yard stop or out route, and then he just stuck his foot in the ground, gave a little hip fake, and the defender missed him and got a couple more yards before being tackled at the 20. And here's 3rd and 6. Could be a 4-point play for the Falcons here on 3rd and 6 from the 21-yard line.
Looks like the line to gain is going to be the 15.
Comes a blitz. Showing blitz from the inside. Kerrigan going to change the play with 10 seconds on the play clock.
Two seconds. 1. Oops, tapped it in time.
Oh, good play. That's a good in route there by number 10.
Jordan Smart again.
Boy, watch here. He's way out wide and runs a little about 6-7 yard in route. And the inside receiver cleared the safety out for there to be a hole there. And the Buffalo secondary, good throw and catch and a good execution of a first down at the 10. 1st and goal from the 10.
Jordan from Round Rock, Texas. 1st and goal from that point. Or, 1st and goal from the 10.
Oh, look at there. That's a beautiful catch. Touchdown Falcons. Wow.
Yeah, they find the white. They find Tilford. Tilford makes the catch, and for the 3rd time, the Falcons have driven the field and are in the end zone.
That's Tilford just coming out of the backfield off the right edge of the offensive line from the tackle, and he just ran a little go route once he cleared that tackle position, and nobody picked him up for the Buffaloes. Good throw and catch from Roberts to Tilford.
Carson Roberts is on to try the extra point to put the 21st point on the board, and he does that. Kicks it all the way back to the back side of the track. 21-14 is our new score with 9:30 to play in the 2nd quarter. University of Texas of the Permian Basin choose from more than 50 undergraduate, graduate, and online programs. Your options are as big as the West Texas sky at University of Texas of the Permian Basin.
Sitting next to 2 UTPB grads.
Clayton Roberts having a day, 12 of 15, 137, and 3 touchdowns. Tilford last week caught, I think, let me check, one catch for 12. Well, this one goes for 10 yards for the touchdown. 9 plays, 75 yards. Seems like every drive is 75 yards. 4:09 off the clock. 10-yard pass. I said earlier that each team had had the possession twice and scored twice, which Texas actually punted the first time they had it, but since then it's been a track meet. 93 degrees when we started. Probably going to cool off to 82 by the time we're done. Southeast wind at 11. 18% humidity, lots of sun. Really can't complain about the sun. So it's 1st and 10.
Good breeze coming from the southeast.
Yeah. We're very thankful we're not on the roof.
Yep.
And up there to make the tackle is guess who?
Mike Quan Mays from his linebacker position.
Didn't miss that one.
Did not. Took his legs out of the running back. Tried to delay counter coming back to the near sideline. Mays read it, filled the hole, and held him to about a 2 or 3 yard gain.
So he's going to need 7 or 8 yards on 2nd down, according to your math.
Mm-hmm.
There's an inside to Harris. Yeah, yep. Harris does not go anywhere. I mean, nowhere, because, boy, a big one came up and grabbed a hold of him. That was
TJ Polo TJ Polo 6'3", 320 from Sacramento, California, playing defensive end. He's a senior. Really did a good job of squeezing down that gap and making the play. Here's a 3rd and about 7 for the Buffaloes.
Definite passing play for sure. Need to get some pressure on him, force him in. Oh, somebody lost their hat. Means he cannot continue the play, but he did anyway.
And that's where the penalty's going to be, Barry. There are 2 flags back there. He kept trying to rush the quarterback after his helmet came off. That's going to be a penalty, and that's going to keep the drive going with a 1st down.
And once the hat comes off, the legs have to stop.
Coach Kerrigan's telling him, hey, when that helmet comes off, you got to stop. You got to stop what you're doing and quit playing football till the ball's either tackled or you hear a whistle.
And that's a safety issue.
Yes, it is.
It's tough to do. He also has to leave the field, right?
And Clay's right. That's tough to do. You're asking a kid whose adrenaline's going in the heat of the play, and you're, oh, my helmet's off, I got to stop. Well, that's not what you're taught. You're taught to continue to pursue and play till you hear the back end of the whistle.
Yeah. So is that a 1st down?
I believe it is going to be a 1st down. Here's the call from our head referee.
Personal foul on the defense, number 9. His helmet came off, and he continued to participate in the play. That's a 15-yard penalty, automatic 1st down.
Not only is it a penalty, it's a big penalty.
Yep, he's got to come off of the field for a play since his helmet came off. You can boo all you want. The UTPB Falcon fans don't like that, but that's just, like we said, that's a safety rule. It's a safety issue, and you just have to learn from it from here on out. Hey, my helmet gets knocked off, whether the offensive lineman does it or it comes off on contact, whatever, I got to stop playing until the play's over.
So 1st and 10 now, new set of downs from the 46-yard line. Falcon defense has to step up and make a stop here and force a punt. Stop this track meet from continuing. Here comes Harris again. Well, he's a tough runner.
Well, that's a little counter action. They pull the guard from the right side.
We've got extra activity there.
Yes, we do. Now, why is it? There's a flag coming in late. Got a lot of pushing and shoving down on the bottom of that pile. My thought was they pulled the guard from the right side around to the left. It's usually what we call a power play to get the defense going one way, and that guard comes in and cleans up in the backside gap for that back to have a place to run, and that's what they ran there. Ball's at the 47-yard line of UTPB. Now let's see where the penalty is going to be, whether on offsetting or one side or the other here, whether either the Falcons or the Buffaloes. 7:15 left. The clock is running for some reason.
They'll correct it.
Yeah.
Hayden Kelly, by the way, is who made the tackle. Yeah, they'll stop the clock. They still don't realize it's going.
No.
Must be in a hurry to get to the airport.
Well, a late flight out of Midland Airfield.
After the play, dead ball, personal foul on the offense, number 34. That penalty's 15 yards from the spot of the foul. The play counts. 2nd down.
Wow. So that gives us back the 15 we gave them here.
And the clock is still running.
Well, hopefully he will catch that.
Yeah.
Yep, here we go. There we go. There we go. He's got to go check the timekeeper.
Mm-hmm.
Clock operator, please set it to. Fill in the blank.
This is not one of those multiple
Please
choice.
set the game clock to 8:09. 8:09.
There it is.
Thank you.
Yeah. Somebody fell asleep at the switch.
Well, they may not have blown the clock. You would think they would when the flags were thrown, but they're going over to tell the West Texas A&M coach what's going on. He may have a question about why that's a personal foul on his guy.
Because he pushed him.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's pretty obvious. You saw a big white jersey, lay into the back of the linebacker.
And you know what he's saying? Well, their guy did it first. Well, your guy's the one that retaliated. Usually the one that retaliates is the one that gets caught.
And see, that's what I saw was the West Texas A&M guy didn't see the initial contact.
Mm-hmm.
After the penalty, brings it second down and 18 for the Buffalo.
All right, so 2nd and 18 after all of that hullabaloo is done with. 2nd and long, this may be where we stop this drive. Gerber does have a man, but it's going to be extremely short. Gets the ball to Hunter Kaufman. He's from Pratt, Kansas.
Number 28 on the coverage for the Falcons. That's Jamil Pittman, the linebacker, redshirt sophomore from Cedar Park, Vista Ridge. And you see right there, he is Johnny on the spot as the Buffalo receiver comes across the middle, catches the ball, and is tackled immediately. 3rd and about 13.
Yeah, he only got 5 on that one. Gerber's going to have to throw it deeper. Nope, going to throw it short, and he's not going to get anywhere because of a sure tackle. The catch was made by Noah Bagardis.
Watch DeAndre Robinson from his safety position. He saw him dragging across the field and broke on the throw so he could make the tackle. That's a great job by the Falcon defense to force a 4th and 11 for the Buffaloes from their own 45-yard line.
Now the staff at UTPB says he is one motivated young man who is extremely confident. I'm going to bring him to one of these Monday luncheons and talk to us. Who's the best DB in the country? I am. That's the kind of response you'll
Oh,
get.
they faked it. Oh, that's a great play by the Falcon defense. They faked it, snapped it to the up man, and we're going to try to sneak around the left side there of their offense.
J.T. Walker came up to make the tackle.
That's fantastic a reading right there by Walker from Coconut Creek, Florida, 6'1", 190 junior. He makes the tackle, and Falcons are going to start this drive from a short field from the Buffalo 46-yard line.
6:37 to play before halftime. We'll have the I think the Falcon band is going to be playing today. Obviously, the other guys didn't bring anybody. So starting from the West Texas A&M side of the field on 1st down goes nowhere.
Yeah. Nate Tilford was the running back. They tried to hand the ball to him going through the left side, and penetration coming from inside there. I believe it was number 74, their nose guard, Xavier Rivera from Abernathy, Texas. Blew that up in the backfield, and Falcons actually lost 2. 2nd and 12 from the 49.
Line to gain is going to be the 36-yard line.
48-yard line, I should say.
Couple of wide receivers there on the left. A couple more. No one on the right here. Bear is the lone fella out here on the right side. Where's Zubiotti? He's in tight. Up. He saw the rush coming and said, I better tuck it.
Yeah, they didn't have anybody open on some stop routes. They were trying to run just a little 5-yard hitch in the middle of the field with Zubiotti, and West Texas A&M read that very well, and they've lost yardage back to the 45-yard line, Barry. This is 3rd and 19. Falcons somehow need to take advantage of that great defensive series and stop and keep this drive going.
Yeah, shame to waste that, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, waste a great defensive stand and a fake punt that got snuffed. Now we have a bunch of receivers in the pattern. Nobody in the backfield with our quarterback. And it's going to be picked, almost going to be picked, not quite. He overshot Link, and it is falling to the ground and will force Roberts out to punt for the first time today.
Well, they brought a blitz off the left side. I'm talking about West Texas A&M blitzed off the left side of their defense with an outside linebacker. I believe that was number 40 coming in for them, Cole Oster, a freshman linebacker from Castle Rock, Colorado. Go through there every summer on the way up to Wyoming. That's a long way from Castle Rock to Canyon, Texas, but he came off the blitz and forced Clayton Roberts to throw the ball before he wanted to.
UTPB.
Well, our score is 21-7. Lost track of my score. 21-14 is our score, and we're heading toward halftime with 5 minutes and 1 second to play before we get to the break. Carson Roberts averaged 40.3 on his 3 kicks last week up in Missouri. And if we can get him to kick it just a bit short of that, we're going to have them pinned in pretty good field position for our defense. Nice and high. And we will go out of bounds way short of what we need. Kind of went off the side of his foot, kind of semi-doinked it. Where'd they mark it at? Can you see the official? There's quite a scrum down there. So
yep, looks like the ball's going to be right at about 40. The 40-yard line. They tried to rugby kick that, Barry. Of course, kind of kicking into the wind there. I think the thinking was rugby kick it, roll this way, rugby kick it, get it on the ground, let it roll. And Carson just kind of let it get off the side of his foot there. And Buffaloes have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Yeah, that was a 13-yarder. Not quite what he did last week, but way it goes. Gerber's going to whip it out to the right, and yep, enough of a tackle at least. There to make the catch is going to be Markel Stevens-Peppers, and he gets taken down immediately.
Trent Ward read that from his cornerback position from Lubbock Monterey High School. A Plainsman, 6'1", 185 junior. He read that, got him tackled down along with a little help from some other guys. Did get about 3 or 4 yards out of it, 3 yards out of it.
Yeah, but the tackle kept him from getting many yards after the catch.
That's right.
Khalil Harris, the only running back there with Nick Gerber. Oh, nowhere at all. Up there to make the hit on him is going to be one of our big fellas.
It's 97.
It's Joseph Williams.
It's a great job. He's a junior D lineman, 6'5", 350 from Long Beach, Paramount, California.
Ways from home.
Yep.
Lost the yard, so 3rd and about 6, I guess, is what it looks like to me. Yep. Gerber, when he wants to, has a quick release, but he's been having a hold of the ball here lately. Like there. Back across the field, he has a man open, and he's going to have the first down. This ball is going to be caught by Hunter Kaufman.
Watch our replay here, Barry. The UTPB defensive line needs to do a little better job of contain and keeping gap assignments on their rush. Don't let him have that kind of time to roll around and allow a receiver to get open in the Falcon zone. That's what happened there. And Buffaloes have the ball 1st and 10 at the 45 of UTPB.
Well, they're on the move again.
Wow.
This time nothing.
Myquan Mays read the sweep around the left side and shot the gap. You can see we can come right there on our instant replay. Just took the guy's legs out from under him for a 3-yard loss back to the 48 of UT Permian Basin. That'll be 2nd and 13 from there. Great play by Mays. Read that really well.
As we talked about earlier, he's a pretty sure tackler Although I don't think he was the leading tackler last week. Gerber's going to roll out. Does have a man, and he has him, but there's a good tackle by Robinson.
Yeah.
DeAndre, he's from Orange, New Jersey. He's away from home, too.
Yes, he is.
So back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe +1. Nope, +2. They're going to put it at the 43. Third down now and 8. Needed by the Buffaloes. They squashed their opening opponent last week. And we're looking to do the squashing back this week. Here comes the pressure. He's going to have to get rid of it. He did. Oh, and it caught it for the first down. It's going to be just enough by a couple of yards to the 33-yard line. 10-yard gain on the catch and run. Just enough to catch it before he ran out of bounds.
Yep, was wide open out here on the left flat. Give the quarterback, Gerber, some kudos for standing in there and delivering with heat coming to him, and they did get a first down.
They beat Texas College last week.
Good play.
You know what the score was?
No, I don't.
73-0.
Wow. Trent Ward, number 16, on the tackle for the Falcons, along with number 18, Octavius Spencer. You can see here just a little quick bubble screen. Both of the Falcons read that well, and they actually lost 2 yards.
Yep.
To the 35, 2nd and 12.
It's like a pendulum, keeps going back and forth. Going to throw it here. This is not a running down, so 2nd down. And just as I say that, guess what?
Yep, they ran football. And he's going to get the first down there. We're going to have a face mask, too, on the end of that.
You talk about barreling. He barreled his way down the field. That's Brandon Blair. Says he's listed at 5'8", 185, but he looks a lot thicker than that. That was a 15-yard run, and then you're going to add half the distance to the goal. And that's going to put the ball on the 10-yard line as the Buffaloes are bidding to tie it up.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense, number 21. That penalty's half the distance from the end of the run, automatic first down.
They pulled Jacoby Lott, the left guard's number 71, around to the right side. That's how that hole opened up, was him pulling and coming across to the right to the A gap on the other side of the center. And he just barreled through there and got a lane for the back to run through. And that was a good call on 2nd and long.
He just put his head down and barreled down there. He just looked like a bull in a china closet. So they're going to throw the ball up a little bit out of bounds. He's trying to get an offensive pass interference, didn't get it.
Yeah, coverage up there by number 21, Jaquez Tyler, the redshirt sophomore. 5'10", 175 from San Antonio, Schertz Clemens. Had good coverage there. One-on-one with the receiver on the far side. And the pass was too far out of bounds, making it 2nd and goal from the 10.
Kaufman, the intended target, only the 2nd incompletion by Gerber. That's pretty amazing. Going to roll out, quarterback keeper. Nope. Going to get to the 6, and that's going to be it. That was a run all the way.
Gerber, the ball carrier.
Excuse me there, Barry. That was Mays just kind of overran that. Quarterback runner on the right side. Mays overran it, I should say, ran it. And Dante Stewart made the play over on the far sideline.
All right, let's guard that goal line, force them into a field goal opportunity. Come on, get some pressure on him. Just dumps it over the middle. Oh, he falls down to the 1-yard line. But he may get a chance to, they may go for it on 4th down. Carngabe made the catch but couldn't stay on his feet. So it's going to be 4th and goal from the 1.
Timeout. West Texas A&M.
Well, you heard him. It's 21
timeout of the half.
to 14. Falcons lead this one, but again, the Buffaloes are looking to knot it up.
With the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles in West Texas and 11 locations, Sewell has a vehicle for everyone. No matter your budget or lifestyle, Team Sewell has a vehicle you'll love. Visit teamsewell.com to view our inventory today.
From the 1 yard line, bring in the beef. And bring in Khalil Harris, which they've done. Let's see if they can tie this one up. No! No! No!
He did not get in, Barry.
Oh, there's a flag on them, my goodness. Well, maybe it might have been against them. I think maybe Harris had a few choice words.
Wow. Guess what? Mays didn't miss that tackle.
He didn't miss that tackle. 5 seconds to play in the half. Oh, my goodness. Let's look at that replay again. I mean, you talk about stoning the running back.
Myquan Mays just filled the gap right there and stopped that back before he got into the end zone. And then we had some extracurricular pushing there at the end. Watch right here. This is Mays coming right there.
The play is a first down.
Oh.
After the play, dead ball, unsportsmanlike on the offense, number 75. That's a 15-yard penalty, first down.
So they're going to give them a first down when you started at the 10?
West Texas A&M.
Well, I thought
Let's take the charge timeout of the half.
I thought they started at the 10. Timeout.
They did.
Timeout on the field at Ratliff, and we only have 5 seconds before halftime.
It's an exciting time to be a Falcon, and we're just getting started. Our students earn a University of Texas education, a prestigious degree recognized all over the world. We are investing in state-of-the-art facilities that promote excellence in all that we do. Our campus is a happy place where students feel at home. They learn and they discover and they become tomorrow's leaders. The University of Texas Permian Basin, where opportunity meets excellence.
Sewell family of dealerships selling cars and trucks in Texas for more than 100 years, since 1911. On to try the field goal is going to be Gage Urias. He had one kick inside the 20 last week.
UTPB, their third and final timeout of the half.
The field goal will come from 32 yards away to try to put the 17th point on the board. Right now it is 21-14 with the Falcons on top, and we're just 5 seconds from halftime. Well, from 32 yards away, Gage Urias is going to try to put 17 up and not the game up, but at least tighten it up before halftime. And the kick is up, and it is good. And the Buffaloes are on the board as the clock has run to 0. We have played the first half of the ball game, opening home opener here at the stadium at Ratliff, and the Falcons lead it over the West Texas A&M Buffaloes. Our halftime score is 21-17.
A degree from the University of Texas Permian Basin means real opportunity.
I got my MBA at UTPB and graduated in '84.
I am who I am, and I wouldn't be the attorney I am today if it weren't for UTPB.
Our highest priority is supporting our students at every step along their journey, helping them achieve their full potential.
We are the first UT system school to use this.
We are investing in our future by educating the next generation of leaders. The University of Texas Permian Basin, where opportunity meets excellence.
We proudly present the Spirit of the Permian Basin Marching Band. Command under the direction of Dr. Timothy Pierce and Drill Major Brandon Lifford of Smithville, Texas. Say happy one more time to the spirit of the Permian Basin Marching Band.
This Transglobal Productions Game of the Week is presented by Sewell Ford. They feature a massive selection of vehicles. If you haven't been out there on the Highway 191, boy, you're in for a surprise, including the always popular F-150 Ford Super Duty, the all-new redesigned Mustang, and the Ford Explorer. Your next vehicle should have Sewell Ford on the back area. They've been selling trucks and cars and RCVs, probably not SUVs, but since 1911. Well, the onside kick is going to go awry. And gets out of bounds at the 46-yard line. And with the kick being out of bounds, it's a 5-yard penalty. Is that something that you can take or not take? Of course, they wouldn't take it.
I think they would accept the ball right there.
Yeah.
Kick out of bounds. On the kicking team, number 42. Ball be placed 5 yards from the out of bounds spot.
Yeah,
First
so
down.
it is 5 yards.
So they'll have great field position to start this drive again.
Yeah, midfield.
Barry, and the statistics are as close as the scoreboard, 21-17. Of course, our score for the Falcons in the lead. 198 total yards for West Texas A&M in the first half to 184, so pretty close there. We'll get to some of this after this play, Barry.
We're going to start the second half with Nate Tilford in the backfield behind Clayton Roberts. Tilford's going to get the ball. How many yards Tilford have in that first half?
That first half, he had 7 carries for 31 net yards. The first half.
Just a little over 4 a carry.
A little 4 carry, as you said, yes. First downs 12-10 in favor of West Texas A&M in the first half. It's 78 yards rushing net to UTPB's 53, and 120 yards passing net for the Buffaloes in the first half. 131 in the first half for the Falcons.
What was Tilford's longest run?
Longest run was 14 yards in the first half.
MJ Link on this catch is going to get him down to the 43 inside of third down. Yeah, they pretty well bottled him up. That 12-yarder accomplishing most of the 30-something yards.
Would like to see them score with this first drive.
Yeah.
And establish some momentum to begin the third quarter. It's a big third down and about 4, Barry. 3, actually. Oh, look at there. Nobody on him. Oh, my goodness. How could West Texas leave him all alone like that? My goodness.
How do you leave MJ Link alone for a 43-yard touchdown catch?
Watch. Play action. That's the corner coming on a blitz is what it is, and that means the safety has to roll over to get to that, to cover that up, that receiver up. They didn't do it, and that's a beautiful throw, catch, and catch by Link, and the Falcons are on the scoreboard again.
Well, you got your wish.
Yep.
Now Clayton Roberts Carson Roberts on the field to try the extra point. Try to put the 31st point on the board. And they do. They've exceeded the point total from last week, 28th point rather. 28-17 is our new score with 13:47 to play in the third quarter. And the quarterback, Clayton Roberts, 14 of 18, 187, and 4 touchdowns.
Kicking off for the Falcons, number 31, Carson Roberts. Back deep to 31, 112.
MJ Link having quite a game today. 7 catches for 136 yards and 2 TDs, and his quarterback's thrown for 187 and 4 TDs. That drive for the Falcons, short and sweet, 1:13 off the clock, 3 plays, 50 yards. Of course, 43 of it all in one fell swoop. They swooped him.
That kick went out of bounds, so they're going to get the same penalty that the Falcons did on the opening kickoff of the second half. It's going to be out of bounds.
Kick out of bounds. On the kicking team, ball be placed 30 yards from the spot of the kick. First down.
So it's going to be at the 32-yard line. No, 35-yard line.
Yeah, we're not sure where it's going to be placed, apparently.
They got sticks on the 35, so that's where I'm going with.
That's what we're going to go with. 4 touchdown passes equals Robert's best ever. He had 4 against Southern Nazarene back last in the spring of 2021. That one goes nowhere.
John O'Kelly, Barry. Watch.
That's the first time you called his name.
It is. Watch. He's outside here. Guy tried to block him, and O'Kelly said, "You're not going to get me pinned off the edge." We're talking about that outside gap containment, and O'Kelly did it just there, right there. Good job by John.
So we're going to go to the running with Harris, and here comes a you talk about running tough. He ran for 9, and they actually had him short, maybe 8. They had him well short, way back yonder.
Injury timeout.
Our score is the home team 28, the Falcons 28, and 17 for the Buffaloes. Well, it's certainly encouraging to see the player come off the field under his own power. We are going to set up at a 3rd and 1 on the opening drive of the second half for the Buffaloes, who have taken each of the 4 games these 2 teams have played. We've been buffaloed, and the handoff to Harris is going to result in a first down.
Joseph Williams on the tackle, number 97 for the Falcons. Ball's at the 49, 1st and 10 for the Buffaloes.
He managed to get 15 on that one from the 34 out near midfield. Now going to throw it. Oh, too much time. Just kind of lofts it down to his wide receiver, who makes the catch. That's number 39 for them, Caleb Ollison. A little too much room there, Kyle.
Yeah, no rush, as you said, and playing soft coverage on the outside allows that quarterback to have time to find the out route deep down here for a first down at the 35.
Harris, this is Khalil Harris. Oh, he's on the move again. That first down. Finally, O'Kelly and J.T. Walker combined for the tackle, but there's another Falcon on the field. They got run over apparently. And while they check him, our score is 28 to 14. 28-17. I'll get it right here in a second. They keep changing the scoreboard and throwing me off. 28-17 is our score here at Ratliff Stadium. This is the home opener. Well, the stadium, the home opener today, I tell you, it's been a beautiful day here in West Texas. Great day for football. We kicked off at 6 with the 9/11 remembrances. We have the first responders here with us. First Basin gave out a bunch of free tickets, brought a bunch of people out. Thanks to them, and we appreciate them and their support, and we certainly appreciate all of the first responders for what they do. Tell you, when you need them, Kyle,
absolutely,
you really appreciate them.
Yep.
Yep, incomplete. Don't you have a family member that's in the medical field?
No.
Oh, I thought you had a sister-in-law that was.
Nope.
Well, first of all, you don't have a sister-in-law, do you?
Yes, I do have
You do have
sister-in-laws. Yes, I have.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
I have three of them.
your wife has 3 of them. That's right.
That's right.
For some reason, I was thinking medical. Okay, second down. It's going to be second from the 21 for the Buffaloes. Oop. There's a flag on play. The carry is going to be down to the 15-yard line. That is Brandon Blair, but let's check the flag.
It's going to be holding, I think.
Yeah, that's right where the holding area is. You're right. That would be good because that would push him back.
They had it sealed on the outside here on the near sideline to the left side.
On the offense, number 56. That's a 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay second down.
So that's going to mark it back to the 31-yard line. Our boys are going to be on the road next week. They're going to be up in Abilene to play Abilene Christian University. First time meeting between those two schools. They had to fill a couple of holes in the schedule. And ACU was one of the names that popped up. Travel was going to be less, so yeah, let's play them. So it's going to be a repeat of second down.
Screen pass.
Drop it off to Blair, and Blair is going to be brought down by the cornerback.
It's actually O'Kelly.
That's 24, not 21?
24.
Okay.
Yep. Read that screen pass, and we've got another player down.
It might be a hammy or a getting tied up because of the heat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's a hot day out here, so that's what you expect, I guess. (28-17). Falcons in the lead, never beaten this team. But they've gotten closer every year. This time they want to knock the door down. They've been knocking on it for way too long.
Kick it in.
Yep, third down, and the line to gain is going to be the 11. Don't let them. Oh, tip drill. 11 yards short. Caught by Harris, but they're going to have to bring out field goal guy and see if they can put 3 more on the board.
Little swing pass out on the far side to the back. And UTPB playing zone defense just rallied to the pass to the receiver after it was thrown. Good tackling by the defense. And here's a field goal opportunity.
It's going to be coming from 39 or 40 yards away for Gage Urias. 39 yards away is where they put it down, and the kick is up, and it is no good. So the defense is held. Well, that's going to get Chris Minio excited, as if he needs any help.
Good stand by the Falcon defense to keep them out there with no points and make it 28-17 still in the ball game. See if the Falcon offense can put something together here now. I'd like to see them score.
Now, the good thing is we start from our 22-yard line, and let's see if we can. The last time we had it, we scored on a 43-yard pass. That 4th touchdown pass by Clayton Roberts tied his personal best and tied a team best as well. I'll give you the details here in a second. So Roberts dropping back. Yep. Dropped a link. Not very often that happens. His was against Southern Nazarene. Also Lincoln University. That was last spring. Taylor Knoll in 2018 and Cameron Mathis in 2016 were the other two guys to throw for 4. Well, Cameron was a good fellow, wasn't he?
Yep.
I had to sit with him, or got to sit with him at the luncheon a few times. Very, very, very good guy.
Yep.
In fact, he was getting married at the end of that season. He was so excited.
Second down and long here. See if they dial up a run here on second down. Maybe a delayed draw of some kind. Nope, play action.
Play auctions are going to get them about 9 yards. Pass is going to be caught by Jordan Smart. Smart's really come on. He played really well last week, freshman from Round Rock, 5'10", 180. They have a plethora of wide receivers.
Well, quarterback sneak it right up the middle with the quarterback for a first down. They didn't give A&M a chance to line up at all.
That's how you do it, right?
Yep. Catch them snoozing a little bit there, and they got a first down out of it.
They get all the way out to the 38-yard line. Falcons have a lead of 28-17, looking to tack on some more. Keep your foot on the gas while you can.
Yep.
Quickly out to Kobe Robinson. And Robinson's going to be run out of bounds after about a 4-yard gain. Robinson, a long hometown favorite from Permian. He's listed as 5'7", 155. I think he's the shortest player on the field. There's some 5'9" and 5'8" guys, but there's a 5'7", one of the kickers with West Texas A&M. Second down.
Boy, they're playing soft on the corners.
Don't do that with Link, or you're going to make you pay.
Well, they just don't want him to burn them deep.
Right. Only a couple of yards to the 45 and bringing up 3rd and 3.
Tilford off the right side there. Got some decent blocking up to the 45. This is a big 3rd and 3, Barry. Got to keep this drive going.
They've really been able to clamp down on him, haven't they?
They really
since
have.
that early going.
Since the early long run he had.
Yeah. So they need 3.
I'll change play from the sideline.
Line to gains of 48. See if they hand it to Nate Tilford or if they pull it back from his belly and then throw a quick hitch pass.
Yep.
And he gets the ball. Well, Kobe had the first down before he tried to backtrack. Let's see what they give it to him.
They're going to give him possession up at the 48, which is enough for a first down.
It is.
A little quick hitch. You called it right. A little quick hitch stop route on the slot. One-on-one coverage, and Kobe was able to beat it. Roberts did a good job of getting him the ball for a first down.
I've always been kind of surprised at plays like that. It looks like if he goes backwards, he should be counted backwards, but they don't do it.
No.
So Tilford to get the ball. Oh, there goes. There goes Nate.
Yep.
Nate's on the move. He's going to boogie down to the 5-yard line, down to the 15-yard line, 16 actually, before they run him out of bounds after a 32-yard gain.
Just a handoff, simple off the left side. Good blocking on that left side by the Falcon offense. It's Jacoby Lott, Adam Alcorta. I'm sorry, that's the wrong team. That's Matt Groschel and Raymond Diaz for a first down all the way up to the 16-yard line. Great blocking at the point of attack.
Averaging 10 yards a carry after that one. That'll increase the average. 66 yards on 10 carries. What'd I say, average 66? Averaging 6 yards a carry. Boy, 66 yards a carry would be pretty awesome.
66, NFL's going to come calling.
Oh, no, you're going to pick it. No. Well, he kind of lost control of the ball there. Flag on the play.
I think it's holding.
Yeah, it looks like defensive holding's right.
They were grabbing the receiver there as he came off the line of scrimmage and went to make his break on the route.
That means it'll be automatic first.
Well, now it looks like it's going to be on the Falcons, looks like.
Pass interference on the offense, number 10. That's a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot.
Wow.
Replay first down.
Well, they called Jordan Smart on the offensive pass interference. Goodness gracious, didn't expect that.
I didn't either. I thought that was going to be on them the way they were talking on West Texas A&M, but it's not. Ball spotted at the 31-yard line first, and about 25.
They can get a first down at the 7-yard line, so we're going to be throwing the ball on this series of downs.
Nice throw and catch.
Oh, a nice throw and catch is right. They get the ball down there, too, and I lost track of my roster.
It's number 82. He's in the slot. You saw him come off the line of scrimmage there at the bottom of your screen. Gunnar Absick from Cedar Park, wide receiver, 5'9", 155 freshman. He was in the slot, just kind of ran a drag across the field, and Clayton Roberts put it on the money, making this second and manageable from about the 14-yard line. Nice. What a nice design play, Barry. That's fantastic. Watch, play action. The slot receiver there is going to go out, and it forces the wide receiver. That's great design by the offensive staff. Slot receiver went out toward the far sideline. Outside receiver just waited and broke right off of him inside. Play action pass, a nice pass and catch.
Jordan Smart on the receiving end of that one. Now Clayton Roberts looking to add the 35th point, which he does with 6:10 to play in the third quarter. It's been a third quarter that's all gone the Falcons' way as they lead 35-17. And 5 touchdowns. He's got the master's touch today, doesn't he?
He's really been accurate with the football. Made some really good reads and throws, and it obviously shows statistically and on the scoreboard. Roberts is playing very well tonight. Oh, look at that tackle.
If you're thinking about continuing education, choose the University of Texas Permian Basin. Education that changes lives. They're ranked #1 best value online schools in the state of Texas for the most recent year of 2019. Well, what do you think so far?
Well, I think the offense has played very well. The defense has made some key stops when they've had to. Falcons are in good shape here with 6:07 left in the third quarter. But you got to keep playing, got to finish up 35-17.
Starting from the 29-yard line, the Buffaloes now find themselves with the lead double to what they have put on the board. 35-17. Well, he may not have made the tackle, but he slowed him down enough. That's DeAndre Robinson from Orange, New Jersey. Guy whose motor runs at all times of day and night.
Watch right there, boy. Just almost got him, slowed him enough, and got him off balance to make that wide receiver, that running back run out of bounds there on the far side. And we got about 2 out of it, Barry.
No, the DBs like to have a competition in practice who makes the best tackles. And he's at the top of the list along most every day, I bet.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like West Texas.
West Texas A&M. This is their first charge timeout of the half. This will be a 30-second timeout.
35-17, the Buffaloes lead this one over the 35-17. The Falcons lead the Buffaloes in this one in our home opener, and quite a difference, Kyle, from the games we played against these guys in the past.
Yeah, they've allowed themselves, given themselves opportunities to make plays offensively, taking the lead. Defense, as I said earlier, has been opportunistic in making big plays, big tackles at the right time. And Falcons are in good shape, but as I said earlier, you got to finish. You got to finish this game off. Not in the win column yet.
No, not nearly.
Nope.
You know, if we can go up and down the field, I'm sure they can do the same. They proved that early in the first half when it was a track meet before finally things settled down. Going to go deep on this one. Turned his receiver around and had no chance. Now he's looking for a flag. I don't know if he's going to get it.
No, that ball's out here where he can't get to it.
Tyree tipped in the intended target from Lubbock Monterey. He was looking over his right shoulder, and it came over his left shoulder, and it was about 5 to 7 yards beyond where he was.
3rd and 8. This is a big play, Barry. Big play. Falcon defense needs to get off the field and get the ball back to that offense.
The defense got a bow up here. A little bit of pressure. Has to throw it. Up, a little bit too high. It might have been picked. Yeah, it came up. Came up from Donta Stewart.
Watch here. There's a little pressure coming up the middle here. It's going to force this pass right there. Ball was high to the receiver, and yes, that is a excellent interception by Dante Stewart, number 1.
Now he puts him in good field position.
Read that very well. What a great athletic play by Stewart from Waco La Vega High School. 5'10", 160 sophomore. Let's see if the Falcon offense can turn that into some points.
Oh, out of bounds. But a gain of about 5 before he got run out.
That's a design halfback sweep to this side. He just read the blocks and kept on coming out to the 47-yard line, second and about 4 or 5 yards. Great blocking off the right side there. And change of play from the sideline.
It should be enough for the first. Yep, going to be enough for the first down. The 47, they're going to go to the close to the 40. No, going to be about a yard short. Going to mark him at the 44. Thought he went a little further than that. Well, the scrum might have pushed Clayton Roberts back. See where they mark it.
It's going to be really close, Barry. Quarterback sneak. They got inside penetration. And I'm talking about from the interior of the defense there for West Texas A&M. And what are they going to call? Going to call it 4th and short.
What are you going to do?
Going to go for it. I think Coach Kerr going to go for it here. He's got the big guy in Tilford here. See if we see a little zone read action from Clayton Roberts. Boy, look at all the people on the last scrimmage. They jumped. So you got a free play.
Try to get the ball down the field to
Link.
Nope.
No. Yep, Jordan Smart.
Yep.
Offside on the defense, number 74 in the neutral zone. That's a 5-yard penalty. Result of the penalty is a first down.
Yep, so we got a free play. Had it connected, but great. But as it is, first down, 1st and 10. They are looking to add more to their 35-point total. 35-17 our score with 3:50 to play for the end of the third quarter. And this has been an all-Falcon day from the get-go. Roberts has, I think, one punt, Clay? Is that right? Yep, other decision, but a TD.
Stopper out to Kobe in the slot.
Oh, got some moves.
Yes, he does. And they're playing soft out on the secondary, Barry. They're not going to allow UTPB to run by them here. Play action freezes the linebackers. That's just a stopper out, as you can see on the replay there, to Robinson up to the 27, 28-yard line.
Mark it at 2nd and 1. Quarterback Roberts is going to keep it and slides down at the 26, but that's enough to move the chains.
Yep.
Yeah, he said when he ran that 50-yard or so touchdown last week up in Missouri that he had the tongue hanging out time he got to the goal line. Did a flip into the end zone. Yeah. He said he couldn't have lasted 5 more yards. So 1st and 10, a new set of downs for the Falcons. Down on the edge. Boy, Smart's having a good game today, isn't he? And he scores from 26 yards out. Jordan Smart in the end zone for the 2nd time today.
Stopper out again out on the top part of the field, or the top part of your screen. And they missed a tackle after he caught the football, and I believe that's a good call. I believe he got the ball across the goal line before coming down and losing possession of it. I think that's a great call by the official.
I think the Falcons are going to agree with you. Now to try the extra points, going to be Carson Roberts. The last 2 scores have been to Smart.
We've got a
little tiff.
We've got a flag at the end of the extra point here.
Well, I tell you, he's adding to his point total. Is now got the record. The record book is 6th touchdown pass of the day. That's Clayton Roberts. Clay's totaling up what he's done so far in the ball game. He is 270 yards, 6 touchdowns, and is 21 of 26. See if you can figure out the percentage on that too.
The try is good. Red ball, personal foul on the offense, number 65. That 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. Media timeout.
Well, you heard him. That catch by Smart, 4 catches, 59 yards, and 2 scores. Well, what a score. I'm not sure that we expected. I thought it would be a little tighter, 42-17. Oh! Tried to do the karate kick, and it didn't work. But he gets down to the 45 on the kick return. That series of plays, by the way, 6 plays, 53 yards, 2 minutes and 20 seconds off the clock. The last 26 of it was to Smart, his 2nd score of the day, 6th passing TD of the day for quarterback Clayton Roberts. 81% completion percentage tonight. That's pretty awesome.
Yes, it is. And that receiver on the kickoff return thought the tackler was going to go up low. That's why he tried to hurdle him, and it didn't work that way, but he still broke loose. Got to the 45-yard line of UTPB. I don't think he's going to go anywhere.
No, Harris is going to get pulled down finally at the 46 flag.
It's going to be a face mask, I think, here.
I think maybe Dante got a little too much of what he wanted. So instead of being marked at the 46, it's going to be marked at the 31. Sometimes in the heat of the moment, you can't keep from grabbing a hold of something like that. Well, I think we may see Southern Sapien come in this next series.
Well, we'll see.
Midland High School.
Face mask on the defense, number 1. It's a 15-yard penalty from the end of the run on a first down.
Southern's a Midland High product. If not next series, probably fourth quarter. Yeah, looks like the Falcons are on their way to a 2-0 start after opening the spring at 5-0. That was a nice spring season, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
5-0.
Some exciting football to watch from the Falcons in spring.
Have you ordered a ring?
Nope.
Harris does not get the ball. They take it back as a receiver.
He fumbled.
Oh, did he?
Got it back.
Yep, I think you're right. He let it go. That's Bogardus, and Bogardus took it back. He giveth, he take away.
Yeah.
So they're going to mark him at the, looks like the 9.
Oh, man. Knocked the ball out there, number 16, Trent Ward, after he caught it, but it came right down to the ground and up to the receiver. They've got the ball at the 9-yard line, first and goal. End
of all that, it was a 22-yard gain. Khalil Harris to the 4-yard line.
JT Walker on the tackle. Watch him here. They get the outside run off their right, and
they get 5 on that one.
JT probably saved a touchdown right there.
Certainly did. And last time, of course, we saw him, Mays stone him at the 1-yard line. So let's see if we can do it again. Khalil Harris around the corner is going to be short by a yard. He had the momentum going, but old Mo got stuffed. They're going to mark him at the 1, I do believe. Yes, at the 1.
Pulled the guard and the tackle off the right side. Pulled the guard and the tackle and got out there and got it blocked. And the inside pursuit from the defense, as you said, tackled them at the 1. Here's 3rd and goal from the 1.
I bet you Myquan Mays is salivating on this one.
We'll see.
But Khalil Harris will get into the end zone, and they are on the board for the 3rd time today, with 23 looking to add a 24th point. Now that drive started at the 43, and they did a methodical down the field, tighten up the score a bit.
Field position, short field to work with again for West Texas A&M. See if they get the extra point.
Urias on the kick. And Urias is good with the toe for the extra point, and he has narrowed the score up by the score of 42-24, but our Falcons still lead, and we are at the 38-second mark of the 3rd quarter. Falcons have the 42-24 lead after that 5-play, 2-minute drive and 55 yards to cover it. 1-yard run by Khalil Harris. And I think, barely into the end zone. I don't know. Well, I thought all it has to do is touch that white stripe, and that was the head referee that was looking down the stripe.
See what the call is here.
The ball hitting the field of play untouched. Was touched by the King team, went into the end zone out of bounds. Therefore, Touchback.
Wow. Talk about lucky breaks on that one.
Yeah.
Khalil Harris having a good game running the ball for the Buffaloes. 21 carries, 90 yards, and a couple of scores.
Ball will be placed at the 25-yard line for a first down for the Falcons.
With 30 seconds to play.
36 seconds, yes.
In the third quarter. 42-24 is our score. Flip the numbers around. Zubioti's going to line up on the right side. Boy, he is a good size tight end. What's he go? 250? 6'2", 250. Wish they throw the ball to him more. And off inside. There he goes. That's Javon Davis. Get a little work tonight.
Yes, he is.
In fact, Adrian Walker's the backup to Tilford, but it's been this fellow, Davis, that's been getting the work.
They might let the clock run here, Barry. Down to the 10-second mark at the end of the third quarter. I think they're going to
flip play clock is set at 40, so they're not going to go. So we have played 3 quarters of this ball game, our home opener at Ratliff Stadium. A Transglobal production crew with the Falcon Game of the Week presented by Sewell Ford. And our score is the Falcons 42 and 24 for the Buffaloes. So the Falcons facing 2nd and 9 from their end of the field, 26-yard line. Going to go deep down the field and a little bit too far for Link. I guess we're going to probably have to dial up a play similar on 3rd down.
Yep, something to get you 9 yards here. Keep the drive and the clock going.
And Link's going to say, throw it to somebody else. I got to get my breath.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Nah,
empty set. They're going to throw the football here.
Yeah, they're going to get. They've got good physicality. They can run all day.
They're in shape, is what you're saying.
Thank you. 3rd and 9. 6 guys coming after Clayton Roberts. Dumps it off to the wide receiver. And that play calls for a first down.
That is a fantastic wide receiver screen.
Yeah, smart call.
Yep. So they allowed everybody in, brought the wide receiver back underneath, and just executed the play and made it work.
Jordan Smart for 9 yards on that one. And the Falcons again on the move. By the way, Clayton Roberts remains in at quarterback. So my southern thought about Sapien is so far not coming to fruition.
Nope.
Now they hand the ball off inside, and the scrum gets 2.
Delayed draw there to number 22 for the Falcons, and West Texas A&M did a good job of kind of bottling that up into about a 2-yard gain. Again, that's Javon Davis on the carry.
Actually, he is shorter than Robinson. He's 5'5", and Robinson's 5'7".
Sometimes get hidden in behind those linemen.
Yeah.
You know, Emmitt Smith talked about that in his career. He talked about being able to get behind that big offensive line that Dallas had, and he'd get lost.
Yeah, he'd get behind, what's his name, Nate
Newton and Eric Williams and Mark Stepnoski, their center, and some other people that they had.
At the midfield for a 10-yard gain. Again, that's going to be Davis. I assume that Walker's okay, at least at the luncheon on Monday. Nothing was said about him being a little dinged up. Oh, he's carried the ball twice early in the ball game. And then he got lost in the shuffle.
Yeah.
Of course, they have a few running backs and a few wide receivers.
And it's good to have that depth, Barry. You can rotate people in and out and keep your backs and your receivers fresh.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing.
Especially in the heat early in the year like we've been talking about.
Yeah, the heat here because it was 94 when we started?
Something
Is that
like
right?
that.
93, going to cool down to 82 supposedly, but that doesn't mean it was 92 on the field.
No. Probably about 10 to 12 degrees a little hotter, especially with the new turf.
Yep, that brand new turf. Right now our temperature outside is, well, I don't think it's still 93. Let me check. We'll be second down, by the way, as we get this next play underway. It's down to 86. So 93 to 86. So it probably is a little cooler down there, but not a whole lot. So 2nd and 10. That's what the Falcons are facing.
They tried to set up a running back screen to Javon Davis, and the heat got there, and we're talking about the pressure got there to Roberts a little quicker than he wanted, forcing a bad pass and an incomplete pass. And here's 3rd and 10 from the midfield stripe.
The line to gain is the 40-yard line of the Buffaloes as the ball is placed right now at midfield. Let's recognize that offensive line after this play again, if you would.
Okay.
We don't say enough about those guys. You know, they're kind of like a officiating crew. If you don't talk about them, they're doing a good job.
Line is anchored by number 54, Hunter Hickok. The guards are number 63, Ivan Pena, and 73, Matt Groschel. And the tackles, Ryan Wilson, number 79, and number 7, the left tackle, 77, Ramon Diaz. Pass incomplete. And Falcons are going to have to punt on 4th and 10.
Ryan Wilson and Groschel are both from Greenwood High School. And there's a rarity seeing Carson Roberts come in to kick the ball away. Gets it away. There's a flag down, I believe. Land at the 45-yard line. So we may see this one come back. And boy, either way, it's gonna, if it comes back and we re-kick it, or it comes back and they accept a penalty.
Ball backed up on the turf like one of Clay's wedge shots.
Yeah.
We've got a big discussion you can see on our screen there between the head referee and a couple of his buddies helping him out calling the game here tonight. And let's see what they come up with. Yeah. Holding maybe.
Or, yeah, something like that.
Legal formation on the defense, number 8.
Oh.
He was lined up over the snapper. That's a 5-yard penalty. Replay 4th down.
4th and 5 from the 45.
Would you?
Another free punt.
Would you go for it?
No.
No, I wouldn't either.
No. Play field position here.
Being facetious.
Yeah. Kick this thing out of bounds and play some field position here.
See if Roberts can use the boundary.
They're bringing 9 guys here, Barry.
Yeah, bringing the house, as they
showing
say.
it.
Now they're going to bring 8. Nice punt by Roberts. It's going to be down inside the 10-yard line. They're going to start this one to the 7.
Right.
Now that's the way you do it.
Play field position. Let your defense get on the field, make some plays. Don't give them a short field to work with. That's good execution by the Falcons.
We're at the 12:07 mark of the 4th quarter. Home opener. And our Falcons are on top of the Buffaloes from West Texas A&M. Score is 42-24.
If you're a defensive DC guy, defense coordinator, your defense coaches, you may have been talking to your defense about playing sound fundamentally here, not giving up a quick score, playing fundamentally correct, and make West Texas A&M have to put plays together and take some time off the clock.
And fundamentally includes tackling,
Yes.
positioning.
Don't give up something cheap and easy and fast.
Well, time is of the essence for them, as they say. And I don't know who started that, but they do say it. Passes out there to Bogardus. And it's going to be good enough for the first down, as he's going to be out to the 25 for a gain of 18. Well, that's the way to get off your doorstep. Uh-oh, Harris has nowhere to go. There's he escapes somehow and ends up getting 3 yards. Thought they had him for about a 6-yard loss, but he had other thoughts.
And he was trying to run. They were trying to run that running back sweep that they have here to their right side, but UTPB had that defended well. And we've got an injury timeout on the field, Barry.
42-24, Falcons on top.
The Permian Basin is quickly becoming one of the most important places on Earth. We are in the epicenter of the world's energy industry, and our booming economy needs more of every kind of graduate. Engineering, music, art, science, business, education, and nursing. At UT Permian Basin, we are laser focused on serving this region. And we're stepping up our game to make sure that our students have everything they need to compete. The University of Texas Permian Basin, where opportunity meets excellence.
2nd and 7 is what the Buffaloes are going to be facing on this down. They trail big time in this ball game, 42-24. So they're going to have to put up some scores in a hurry. They can't be nickel and diming down the field and use up too much clock if they expect to get anything out of this drive. Incomplete. Did they throw a flag?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they're going to call pass interference defense.
You think that's touching the ball after coming in out of bounds? Oh,
okay,
really?
yeah. Clay said no, it's against them for running out of bounds and then coming back into the field.
No. He thinks it's a personal foul hit, late hit.
Oh, no. Maybe a helmet hit, and if that is, that's a
15-yarder.
And a disqualification.
Yep.
Well, it's against the Falcons no matter what it is.
There's the replay.
Oh, hit him in the shoulder. Oh, it was? Okay. Well,
I'll see.
Your eyesight's better than mine. It looked like on the replay it hit the shoulder. But
Picking
not the
that
referee.
flag. Oh, no. Turns out they picked that flag up. Here's the call.
Personal foul on the defense, number 7. A hit on a defenseless receiver. That's a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Oh,
wow.
Did not eject him, so that's the good part. The bad part is it costs 15 yards to play the next play. So they're going to start this one from the 42-yard line. Robinson doesn't have things like that happen very often. Well, you talk about a football player. I'd like to see him get drafted by the NFL when his time comes.
Yep.
Here comes Khalil Harris. He's had a good night. He's going to be close to 100.
Good tackle inside there by O'Kelly.
Might be close to 100, I tell you.
Yep.
To the 47, so he gets 5 on that one.
DeAndre Robinson also up to help with that tackle too.
23 carries for 97. Is that 87? 97 yards. Yeah, quarterback's going to roll out, keep it. Going to get some good yardage, but he had some wide open men down here on the right. You know what's good to see is Darian Forge out there on defense.
Right. Didn't have any contain on the right side of the Falcon defensive line to keep that quarterback in there, and he did a good job of trying to find a receiver, and once he saw that opening on the left side, just ran out of bounds at the 46, 1st and 10 for the Buffaloes from there. That's on the UTPB 46.
Yep, they're on the Falcon side of the field. Draw the defense in and overshoots his running back. Flag on the play. Intended that one for number 11, Markel Stevens Peppers. Flag usually means DB grabbing.
I think this might be a late hit.
Or that.
On the quarterback.
Oh, or
this
that.
is back in the backfield at the 36-yard line.
Oh, okay. I thought it was back in the other backfield.
There are two of them?
Oh, there are, okay. You know, there's 2 flags in the field, so we'll check and see. Maybe they're offsetting and it won't cost us. If y'all get a chance, hop in the car, go to Abilene Christian.
On the play, both by the defense. Pass interference on the defense number 16. That is declined. Roughing the passer on the defense number 24. That's a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
It's a big penalty. Barry keeps their drive going and gives them first down in the Falcon end of the field at the 31-yard line. Defense needs to bow up here.
10 penalties for a bunch of yardage. Clay is quickly totaling it up. 10 for 115 in penalties. Going deep.
Caught that. That's an interception. Oh, what a play. That is Trent Ward.
Yeah. Trent Ward comes up with a pick.
Watch. He's running with the receiver at the top of the field on the far sideline. We got another penalty here. And look at him lay out and catch a football going into the end zone. That is fantastic. That's unbelievable. Wow. Now we've got a penalty flag at the 2-yard line. That might be a little excessive celebration maybe. The end of the play.
You know, the only interception last week was Yaquez Tyler. This is our first one tonight. It's going to go to Trent Ward. He's from Lubbock, Monterey, another semi-local guy.
See the referee's coming over to tell Coach Kerrigan what this is. This must be on UTPB.
Yeah, because it would have brought out to the 20 and then half the distance.
The result of the play is an interception in the end zone. That's a touchback. Ball be placed at the 20-yard line. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike, number 7. That penalty's half the distance. First down.
Robinson got a little bit excited again.
Yes, he did.
They said the same thing happened up in Kansas last week. When Tyler got the interception, he went bananas, and it cost him 15. Well, it cost him 15 here, but the Falcons do have the lead. It's 42-24, and there's 10-10 left in the ball game. Roberts remains our quarterback. No, just a little running backwards that time by Javon Davis.
It's the wrong direction to go.
You're getting too close to that end zone. You certainly don't want to give up a free safety, a free 2 points. We're going to start this one from the 5.
Yeah, that is jersey. Clay's right.
Yep. It didn't really have a choice, did it?
Second down here. Take care of the football. No turnovers here.
I said 5. It's from the 7. Got lost in humanity down there. I didn't see it. Very quick pass out here to the sidelines. Going to get him to the 11. And that's going to be well short of the first down.
Third and about 9?
Third and, yep, you're right. 3rd and 9.
Now take care of the football here.
Now, folks, this is our 3rd game here at the old ball yard this weekend. Are you about getting pooped out?
Man, I don't think you can ever get pooped out enough on watching football. I can't anyway.
No, you're going to watch it tomorrow, I bet.
I'm sure we are at the house.
Yeah. That boy, yours is a Philadelphia Eagle.
Yep, he'll be watching. The Eagles are on tomorrow, I think, at noon. So, Eagles and Falcons tomorrow.
Clayton Roberts.
UTPB. Their first time out of the half.
Calls the first time out. Calls the first time out of the half, as you heard. 9:19.
This will be a media timeout
To play in the ball game.
With the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles in West Texas and 11 locations, Sewell has a vehicle for everyone. No matter your budget or lifestyle, Team Sewell has a vehicle you'll love. Visit teamsewell.com to view our inventory today.
Been a good night, huh?
It's been a great night, especially for the offense. Man, what a performance by, oh gosh, a couple people. Clayton Roberts has been fantastic tonight. MJ Link. Jordan Smart. Seen Kobe
Tilford.
Robinson, yeah. See if we get a wide receiver screen here, Barry, on 3rd and 9. I wouldn't be too surprised. That'd be safe and easy. Nope. That's a good decision right there by Clayton Roberts.
Yep, gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that means that that was a 3rd down play, wasn't
Right.
it? That means that Carson Roberts, they're not related, by the way. Clayton's from Houston and Carson's from here. He went to Permian by way of what school? Sam Houston or something? Yep, Sam Houston State. And transferred in here. Glad to have him. Had some injury issues with our kicker of Landeros.
Oh, look at that punt. That thing turned over. That was beautiful.
And they've got to make the tackle. Oh, man. They had 3 guys around him, but the flag's going to bring it back and take away some of that. But they had 3 of the special teamers.
There's
around
2 more
him.
late flags coming in there. Tell you what, we
goodness
got to get some
gracious.
discipline here, Barry. Don't give them free yards and a chance to work with a short field up by, 18 right now?
Yeah.
Got to make them burn some clock here and burn plays. Don't give them a chance to score with a short field and not having to give up much time off the clock. With some extracurriculars going on at the end of that.
If you're wondering what happened to Sergio Landeros, it was a broken foot that has kept him out for the year. And so when Carson Roberts came in, he's doing both double duty. He and Hayden DeCasas had a kicking battle in the spring after the spring season. And that was won by Carson Roberts. And so DeCasas has been kicking off on some kickoffs. I think it's been Roberts all tonight. I'll tell you, there was a lot of yellow flags flying. Going to have to get out the Tide and do the laundry after this game.
Is that a Tide Pod?
Yeah. Those are good things.
Yeah, they are.
As long as you don't have little kids around.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Clay said not a sponsor. He's right.
Sewell Ford, find your next new or pre-owned vehicle, car, truck, or SUV at Sewell Ford. Highway 191 between Odessa and Midland. They have a massive selection of vehicles, including the ever-popular F-150, the Ford Super Duty, the all-new redesigned Mustang, and the Ford Explorer. So get your little lady a brand new vehicle at Sewell Ford.
Or yourself.
Or yourself. You know, they've met enough to decide their eating location afterwards, Clay said. Yeah. So everybody said, okay, everybody that had a flag, raise your hand. Okay, what'd you see?
We can't have 7 penalties on one play.
No, we don't want to break away because it's, okay, here we go.
Fouls by both teams on the play. Personal foul on the kicking team, number 7. Personal foul on the receiving team, number 8. Those penalties offset. After the ball, dead ball, unsportsmanlike on number 7. That is number 7's second unsportsmanlike. He is disqualified. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike on number 8. That's his first unsportsmanlike. The ball be placed at the out-of-bounds spot, first down.
Well, DeAndre's motor might have been running just a little high.
Yeah, a little emotional there.
Yeah.
Keep your emotions in check.
Sure, Coach Kerrigan will have a discussion.
Talking about
Only
it right
coach
here.
in our history is Justin Kerrigan.
He's done a nice job with the program, establishing the program and getting it on track. And you can tell, you know, when we're talking about those luncheons, you can tell the enthusiasm he has for the program. He likes where it is, how far where it's come up to this point, and you can tell he's really has a lot of pride in the Falcon football program and in athletics in general.
You're right, and in the young men he coaches.
That's right.
So now from the 44-yard line, and the Buffaloes are looking to tighten this one up even more after scoring a touchdown the last time they had a couple of series before on that 1-yard Harris run. Well, apparently still going to be talking. Ibrahim Konicki is the head coach for West Texas A&M.
He's getting the description over there.
Yeah. You don't often see the name Ibrahim. You see Abraham a lot, but Ibrahim's a rarity. Okay, we're going to start this one from the Falcon 44-yard line, and we're down to the 8-minute and 32-second mark of the fourth quarter. Started out a house of fire, and now it's kind of turned into a little bit quiet of an ember. Looking down the field, out of bounds, not going to be catchable anyway, and back there to defend is Trent Ward and Donta Stewart.
They tried to get that Noah Bogardus on a little out and up route up the sideline. Ran the quarterback this way on a little bootleg action to get away from the pressure, and it was just too far overthrown.
Yeah, they got him down the sideline, but
it was good coverage.
Yeah, but the defense was Johnny on the spot.
Yep.
So 2nd and 10, they're going to have to keep throwing deep and have to try to score quickly. They can't afford to just take play after play after play. Now, here comes some pressure. That's good. Make him think about it. Oh, he got to escape. No, he did not escape that time. Oh, that time he got taken down by Tyson Carter. Tyson Carter grabs a hold of those legs, and he has nowhere to go.
He's just fighting a double team right there. Keeps pursuing to the ball, to the play, and then comes back and makes the play, the sack, as you said, back to the Buffalo 48-yard line. That's going to make it 3rd and, about 18?
Yep.
You bet they're going to play zone deep here and keep everything in front of them.
Now that's going to be thrown well short. Going to be caught by number 11, Markel Stevens-Peppers, who's had a good game. But it's going to be well short. They're going to have to go for it on 4th down.
They're going to have to go for it here. 4th and 9. Falcon defense needs to clamp down here. Get off the field.
Yeah. They want to get off the field and hand the ball to the offense. Go take a breather. Put some pressure on him if you can.
He was wide open, too, on a deep in route. He had time to throw that and just didn't set his feet and get the ball to him. It's a good job by the Falcon defense to stop him here and get a 1st down and get possession with 7:05 left in the ball game.
Yeah, it's been a good ball game. Started out, like I said, like a house of fire and kind of cooled off. But even in cooling off, the Falcons have been able to motor down the field. Clay Roberts, we're given a note, needs 1 TD pass to tie the Lone Star Conference record in the game. He has the record for the Falcons, but needs 1 to tie the one for the conference, and he's still in the ball game. And there's a flag late. There's the handoff again to, hadn't seen Tilford in a while.
I'm afraid this is going to be a holding call, Barry, inside of one of the linemen.
Well, Roberts has had a night, I tell you.
Yes, he has. Fantastic night.
He's what, 23?
On the offense, number 89. That penalty's declined. Result of the play, second down.
23 of 32, 287 yards, and 6 touchdowns. At the luncheon a few weeks ago, he was there, and I asked him, would you have any personal goals? He said, yeah, win every game. No, I mean personal goals. That is a personal goal. I said, well, okay. I agree.
He has definitely been the leader tonight.
He has. He understood his role from when he stood there at the podium and talked about the role of the quarterback, and that is to get his guys going. Second down play is going to garner 2. I'm going to bring up a third and a bunch. They need to get out to the 47 of the Buffaloes, so they have about, what, 8 to go, 7 to go?
Try about 10.
Oh, that would be my third guess.
Yep.
I didn't see that little 3 behind the
referee over there.
Yeah, behind the marker over there. He was hiding behind him. All right, so the line to gain is the 47-yard line of the West Texas A&M Buffaloes, and they're going to run it here. Choose to run off clock, and Tilford's not going to go anywhere, and they will have to punt it away. But the clock is down to what is that?
Timeout. It's Texas A&M. Their first charge timeout of the half.
Down to 5:42.
Correction, their second charge timeout of the half.
Play in the game. A&M has called the timeout. They trail in this one and about to get the ball back. Our score is the Falcons 42 and the Buffaloes 24.
I love UT Permian Basin because of the culture. This is my home. Everybody's in your corner. They want to see you succeed.
Turn your plan into action with a degree from UT Permian Basin.
UTPB was the best fit for me financially, and it's allowed me to get my college education and get out with no debt.
Our faculty, alumni network, and UT system resources give you the advantage you need at an exceptional value. Your plan, our promise, UT Permian Basin.
You know, the fourth down means that kicker Carson Roberts is going to come in and hopefully pin the Buffaloes back a little deep. So that the seventh touchdown pass is not going to come on that drive.
Let it roll, boys. Let it roll.
Yeah, defense can do the job. I'm not sure that Coach Kerrigan's going to want to, keep throwing for touchdown passes with a score like it is, though. So,
right. You have to play these guys in the future, in the next couple of years.
Yeah.
So those things tend to be remembered by coaches and the opposing team when you get run up on.
Yeah, those. I remember the team from the South, Texas A&M Kingsville. Our crew felt like they ran the score up on them the first year. And, boy, we tattooed them after that.
Yep.
1st and 10 now from the 19-yard line. Going to do the swing pass, and he's going to be one of the D linesmen out there to do his job as well as everybody else.
It's good pursuit from the D line position there. You're talking about number 97.
To the 24.
Yep, for the Falcons. And that is Joseph Williams.
Yeah, we called his name a few times tonight.
We have. He's been very active. There's that same swing pass.
I'm just surprised we haven't called 24, which is O'Kelly, but just a couple of times. John O'Kelly. Another one of the good guys we met.
Yep.
Now we're going to have a player looked at, and the clock is winding slowly to the end. 4:47 to play in the ball game, and the Falcons have the 42-24 lead. Here we are, 28-yard line, going to be third and only about a yard needed for the first. Let's see if we can get some penetration. Empty back on those one running back back there with the quarterback, Gerber. Going to hand it off to Harris, who's going to get the first down. That little stutter step has caught us off guard every time. Darian Forge, and also helping him make the tackle was Hayden Kelly, who shifted over from being an H-back to being a linebacker. 1st and 10 now for the Buffaloes. They're starting a new set at 36-yard line. And they were very compact in scoring that over 70 points last week. When I saw they had something like 500, just a little over 500 yards in that one. You'd think with 70 points or so that the yards would have been higher. But scored apparently on some short drives. It's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 36-yard line for the Buffaloes. Need to get some pressure on him to force him to roll out, and then at the same time get some defensive back help.
Keep them in bounds and keep that clock moving.
Yeah, right. He is going to roll out, and he does try to hit it deep.
Is he in? Going to call that a catch.
I do believe you're right.
Yep.
And pass is going to be caught by Tyree Tipton. He's down fairly deep in the Falcon into the field, folks. He's going to be down to the 37-yard line?
36. Yep.
36-yard line. How much time do we have? We've got under 4 minutes now, 3:44 to play in the ball game. And Falcons certainly don't want to get this game any tighter than it already is. My goodness gracious. They had a 42-17 lead. Now it's 42-24, so they've only given up that one score. And one more gets them up to 31. Yep, here comes some good pressure. Does roll out, does have a man open, does have the first.
Tackling him in bounds, yeah. They're going to stop it long enough to move the chains.
Might have been a horse collar. Maybe not. Hunter Kaufman made the catch.
Didn't throw a flag, so they'll mark it, set the chains, and get that clock rolling again.
13-yard gain to the 23-yard line. Clock is down to 3:22 in this one. Falcons looking for their first win against this Buffalo squad.
Good coverage on the back end from the safeties there. That's Dante Stewart back in the goal line there, was in good position to keep that receiver covered and force a bad throw. Skipped into the end zone, 2nd down.
We're considered to have one of the best defensive backfields in the conference. Now's the time to step up and show it, huh?
Yep.
Nice little touch pass. Is incomplete. He had another man open, but he chose to go left instead of right, and Kaufman couldn't hang on to it in bounds. Brings up a 3rd down play. It's 4-down territory. I doubt that we'll see Arias come out and tow it. So we've got 2 downs left to beat him back away from our goal line. Need to put some pressure on him, though, I tell you, to make him force an errant throw. Dumps it off to his running back. Flag on the play. That pass is caught by Jared Compton. And let's check the flag. It looks like a holding. Am I correct?
I'm not sure. This might be illegal contact downfield after the 5-yard area. No, don't think so. Here's the call.
Offside on the defense, number 9, in the neutral zone to snap. That's a 5-yard penalty. Replay 3rd down.
Well, that gives them half of it. So it's 3rd and 5.
2 down territory, you're right.
Yeah, touchdown will cut it down to 11 points, and a onside kick will be coming up. Most exciting play in football. We'll see if we can hold him out of the end zone. He dumped this one off, and they're going to get him at that. Nope, he's still going. Energizer Bunny gets down to the 8-yard line. That was a 10-yard gain. Boy, he just kept going and going, and I thought we had him about coming up right, well,
here.
Not quite as bad. Yeah, right here, right there. Thought they had him at the 11.
Trying to take his legs out, but it would have been nice if he could have wrapped him up and taken his legs out.
Exactly. Neither happened, and the timeout has been called.
This will be immediate timeout.
All righty, it's going to be an exciting end, apparently. 42-24, 2:36 remain in this ball game at Ratliff Stadium, and our Falcons have the lead. The Sewell family's been selling cars and trucks in Texas for more than 100 years, since 1911. Presenting tonight's game with the West Texas Buffaloes from Canyon, Texas. West Texas A&M Buffaloes from Canyon. Here comes some pressure on the quarterback finally. Going to roll out. And it's going to be incomplete. Good defensive backfield play by
that's number 20 back there, Kevin. No. Some of those numbers are hard to say. It's 28.
Yeah, boy, they're hard to see. Is
Jameel
right.
Pittman.
So now it's a second down play from the 8-yard line. This is the 11th play of the drive. Started at the 5:29 mark of the ball game. And the Falcons are not done yet, and neither are the Buffaloes. Now that one's incomplete. Tried to dump that thing off to the running back, Compton. Gets a little tight down here, doesn't it?
Well, you got less field to work with. That's pretty obvious offensively as you get closer to that goal line. Got to be a little more precise with your routes and your throwing if it's what you plan to do down here. Most of the time, defensively, you're going to get man coverage. Not too many teams play zone down on the goal line.
Yeah, I think it'd be a little difficult, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Very quick throw. Has a man over the middle. Did he score?
Yes, he did.
He did. Ball is caught by number 11. Well, he's had a good night tonight, hadn't he? That's
yes.
Markel Stevens-Peppers, who scores from 8 yards out. And the score is going to be narrowed up. I'll tell you, we're having a hard time stopping them, but luckily we had a break open moment late in the second and into the third. So Urias on to try the 31st point of the night, and it will be good. Our new score is now 42-21, 42-31, with 2 minutes and 13 seconds to play. You know, that was a nice drive by the Buffaloes. 12 plays, 81 yards, 3 minutes 16 off the clock.
Timeout, UTPB.
8-yard pass from Gerber to Stevens-Peppers. And our score narrowed down at 42-31 with 2:13 to play and an onside kick coming up. Stevens-Peppers, by the way, 4 catches 58 yards and a score. And his quarterback, 25 of 38, 1 pick, 2 TDs, 259 yards. Both of these quarterbacks have had a night, hasn't he?
Yep. Well, it's going to go out of bounds after hitting somebody.
Yep. 2:12 on the clock. And it's going to be right around midfield.
Well, you're right. And the Falcons are going to have possession of the football. Now it's about getting some first downs.
Yeah,
they
only
only have
2:12
one
left.
Kick
Yeah,
out of bounds on the kicking team, number 42. 5 yards from the out of bounds spot, first down.
They've only got one timeout left, so if you could put a first down or two together, you could get in that famed victory formation and take her to the house with a conference win.
And that's the good part. It has
Yes,
that
it
word
is.
in front of it.
Yep. Conference win. And the first win over this West Texas A&M program
team. That's right. Clayton Roberts remains a quarterback, and Tilford remains the running back. Oh, man, I don't like seeing our quarterback run with that kind of lead. I really don't. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Noticed how the smart things he got down in bounds, so that clock will keep running.
Yep. Smart player, though, he is.
Yep.
Sound like Yoda. Smart player he is. So he got 7. He got 3, so it was going to be a 7-yard need on second down. And as you mentioned, they do have to run the clock here. How many timeouts?
1.
Yep. Gonna milk the clock. We're down to 7 seconds. 6, 5.
It's going to be a handoff to the back here.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Stay in bounds. Stay in bounds. There you go.
Best way to do that is stay in the middle of the field.
That's right.
And that's going to be a first down. Tilford's going to take it to the 32-yard line. That was a gain of 14. And he's what, over? He's 112? Oh, 72 yards. How many carries? 15. He's been a workhorse tonight. I was looking at the paper this morning. Midland Lee played their game up in Arlington last night. They didn't win the game. But what's their running back's name?
Macklin Young.
Had 51 carries.
Wow. There's the victory formation.
Yep.
51 carries.
51 carries. I bet he was tired when he got done.
Yep.
4 touchdowns.
He probably slept good on the bus coming back from Arlington.
Yep, victory formation is any coach's favorite formation of the night. And that team stat will move it back to the 35-yard line. Get us down inside the 25-second mark. Tonight's Transglobal Production Game of the Week was presented by Sewell Ford. Produced and directed by Bob Bailey. Replay director Debbie Bailey. Wonderful job by her as always. Brandon Chance, Jason Barrage, our main camera operators. Hagen Barrage and Jesse Wigington on the end zone cameras. And our grip tonight, I forgot to write down. So sorry, guys. I'll do that next time. Chris Retta is one of them, and Jonathan Delgado is the other. And our final score tonight, what a wonderful night it was, as the Falcons win this one going away by 42-31.